This beautiful venue is called Aguamadera, which means water and wood, and it's kind of up in the hills of Ibiza, and it's a special kind of venue slash sort of restaurant dining place where people come and have events and stuff. And oh, it's a hotel and restaurant as well. And see here, oh, this is beautiful. And you have all of this beautiful landscaping. Got lovely lavender here. Nice big palm tree up here. And it's gorgeous. It's like a dream fantasy. Got the step. This is a beautiful little pathway here. And it looks out. Wow.
Maybe we want to do it here.
Yeah. Okay, down there looks good as well. Yeah. Yeah, the breeze has come a bit. Just going down the stairs here. So you've got a little So Ibiza is also, it's very beautiful, but it's also very rugged as well. There's a lot of strong stone. I mean, all stones are strong, but you know what I mean.
They're gonna bring cushions. That's why
Oh.
there are 10 cushions. But I'm just thinking, they're like square, beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
And this is
So this is the Aguamadera Hotel. This is great. This could be absolutely, I think this could be the perfect place to have a little retreat. Huh? Ooh. This is gorgeous. So I think this is the venue where I'm going to do my retreat. And just in case I wasn't sure, Purple Rain's Prince is now playing in the background, and that is one of my favourite songs. And it's just playing now, so yeah, that's decided it for me. And these circles here, these are the 4 royal Persian stars. We don't need to go into that so much. But what it means is each star sign has 3 separate energies, but that they evolve. Because we've grown up in the West, so we know Western astrology, and it's called Western Tropical Astrology. And of course, what I do is Neo-Vedic Astrology. So what is Vedic astrology? It is basically the system of the Indian way of doing it. So there's like a holy trinity, as it were, in terms of Indian philosophy, and you guys will know at least 2 of them already. Yeah, the first one is yoga. Yeah, so who knows about yoga? Put up your hand if you know about yoga. Right, okay, that's like everyone. Yeah. The second one is Ayurveda, which of course is like, you know, the ancient understanding of food, diet, and energy. But the third one, which I do, is called Jyotish. And it basically means astrology. It means the science of the stars, because the ancients understood that light has information. And of course, with your background, Eliana, with your father, who is an astronomer, I'm an astrologer, he's an astronomer, and of course we'll talk a bit about that. It's basically the science of light. So to give you an analogy, this is why I moved the water bottle. So imagine this is the Earth, yeah? Actually, I should say it here. Imagine this is the Earth. I know it's a water bottle. the Earth is angled towards the sun at about 23 degrees. Yeah, this is what gives us our seasons on Earth. So us in the northern hemisphere, this side is nearer the sun, giving us summer, and southern hemisphere, they're starting to get winter. Yeah, anyway, so on this axis there is a wobble. It actually wobbles like this. Yeah, and that wobble, there's a scientific term for it, it's called the precession of the equinoxes. I know that sounds really boring, but what it means is the whole sky is moving backwards by 1 degree every 72 years. And you might think, big whoop, like 72 years, like, what does that mean? But over a long period of time, it adds up. Western tropical astrology does not take precession of the equinoxes into account. So what does that mean? So imagine like these glasses are the signs of the zodiac here. We know there's 12, but I'm just going to show you. We'll just have 2 to make my analogy. So, and I'll move this over here so you can all see. So, once upon a time, the 2 systems were in the same place, yeah, in the same part of sky. So this is Indian astrology and Western were in the same place, like these 2 cups. The time they were in the same place was around about the fall of Rome. Think about that. Long time ago, around about 420 AD. Can be a bit later if you include when the last emperor died, but the point is that's where they were. Now what happens is, remember the stars are going anti-clockwise 1 degree every 72 years. So imagine they're going like this. Obviously they don't wait until the year and then just move. It's slowly happening. So over here, let's say this is Aries, but the stars have been slowly moving backwards. Now the stars are over here, but they're still calling this Aries, but it's not. The energy of the stars is over here in Pisces. Yeah? In Vedic astrology, that energy of the stars, we call it Shakti. But in science, you just call it starlight, but it's the same thing. So the Shakti is in a different place. And when we look at a portion of sky, we take 30 degrees, which is a whole sign. Yeah, we know the different signs, Aries, Taurus, etc. So imagine the stars have moved backwards by almost 24 degrees out of 30. So you can imagine that's a lot. So when your sun sign, you know when you say, I'm Aries, yeah?
I'm Aries.
Well, if you're Aries, the good chance is that you're probably a Pisces.
I'm actually Pisces, and this is when I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Crisis, I imagine.
Huh?
Identity crisis, I imagine.
Imagine,
Full
I'm an
on.
Aries, the first one, and then I'm like the last one.
Right, yeah. So everyone who is an Aries is probably a Pisces. Everyone who is a Pisces is probably an Aquarius. And everyone who's an Aquarius is probably a Capricorn, etc., etc., etc. It moves around like that.
Yeah.
But you don't need to have a complete identity crisis, because many of those energies that you are feeling, they are still valid. It's probably other planets that are in those signs that will still give you the same feeling. Yeah, because the Venus and Mercury move very close to the sun. They never get more than 2 signs away. But anyway, that is the difference between, of course, we all have the planets somewhere, yeah? Sometimes they're on their own, sometimes they're with others and stuff like that. So when I'm reading a chart, it's like reading a piece of music, cross between a Rubik's Cube. So I'll call it 4-dimensional astrology. So if we look here, here's this circular one here. This is the sun, yeah? And we know your sun is in Pisces. So the sun represents the kingdom that you're building this lifetime, whether you know aware of it or not. It is the spark of the divine. It's literally your soul in its purest essence. But it also represents the physical body of your father. Literally, the sun is your dad. And I'm not even joking, it really is. And there can be planets that are secondary characteristics. So it's your soul spark, but it's also your father's physical body. So any planets that are with the sun will also contribute, because if planets like each other or not, it doesn't matter, and they literally have relationships with each other, friendships, neutralities, enmities. Not even joking, they really do. But planets together in a sign, their energy is blending. So the more planets that are with the sun, that tells me more about the father's life. And one of my favorite things I love doing for clients are when my clients have never met their father, and I can actually tell them aspects, because they know little bits, and then they're like, oh my God, that's what my auntie said to me. Oh my God, this is what the women were gossiping about. Oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, your dad's Greek. I can see he's in the 12th house. He's from foreign lands. He's foreign, you know. So stuff like that. So sun is your kingdom, but it's your father. Now the moon represents your mind overall, your resting state, your preoccupations, your talents, and the way you get your needs met. Yeah? But the moon is your mother. Of course, makes sense, yeah? Sun, father, moon, mother. In Vedic astrology, they are equal. In Western, we focus more on the sun, but in Indian astrology, they focus more on the moon. Particularly if you are female, your moon sign is even more important. Your moon and Venus, because they're the feminine planets. So very often, even in Vedic, someone might be like, you know what, I feel like I'm more like that. And I'm like, yeah, but your moon is over there. So your moon is your intuition, but it will talk about the matriarchs in your life. Yeah. So sun, moon, Mars. Let's talk about Mars. So most of you will know about Mars. Everyone goes like, oh, Mars is war and conflict and stuff. But he's not just that. He's also strategy, logic, problem solving. Mars deals with engineers of all kinds. So if anyone is into computer engineering and stuff like that, it's very often Mars. Mars is also real estate. But Mars is your siblings, but your brothers in particular. So when I look at Mars in anyone's chart, I'm also looking at the brother, and I can describe the brother. They're like, oh, how do you know? And I'm like, yeah, because it's there. Venus is the significant women in your life. Yeah, it's also secondary characteristics of the mother. So Venus will be your sister, will be your auntie. If you've got an issue with a female boss at work, or if very often, sometimes for my clients, if they have issues with their female relationships with their friends, all I have to do is look at the Venus. I know there's something afflicting it, yeah? So there's that. Jupiter, what's Jupiter? Secondary characteristics of the father. But if you're a woman, and assuming you're a heterosexual woman or what have you, Jupiter is your husband. I'm not even joking. Jupiter is your husband.
Which one?
Well, it depends. It depends, because it can change. Yeah, and I forgot.
Neo-Vedic or...
Yeah, and very often it can be here with like these charts. It can be first husband, second husband.
Okay, so can
Yeah,
you see my
first
first
husband.
one?
Yeah, well, yeah, we spoke about him. Yeah, he's
Where's
where
the
is he?
second
He's
one?
over here. Second one's still in Aquarius, but it's manifesting as well. Like, yeah, no, it really
So
is.
wait, do you see the actual sign that it's in?
Say again.
The sign that it's in, you're saying? It's in?
Yes, Cancer, which is Karkata, July 15th to August 14th. The sun is in Leo now from, which is Simha, August 15th to September 15th. That means the sun was in Leo. The sun is in Virgo. This is my one in Vedic. And that goes from September 16th to October 15th. Yeah? That would be Virgo sun. I know, she's like, no. That would be where it was sidereally, which of course is the true placement. But we're the same. We're Virgo as well. The sun is in Libra from October 16th to November 14th. The sun is in Scorpio from November 15th to December 15th. Sun is in Sagittarius, December 16th to January 13th. Sun is in Capricorn, January 14th to February 11th. The sun is in Aquarius from February 12th to March 12th. And the sun is in Pisces, March 13th to April 12th. Yeah? So that gives you... We did it! Here we are in Esvedra. This is the beautiful, this is like the dragon rocks of Ibiza. And Nelly and I are just here in this beautiful place. And this is where, when we do the retreats in November, this is going to be the culmination point of the retreat, probably on the Sunday. And we'll have a special ceremony somewhere over there, Nelly was saying. The orange part, this little orange part here. And because the view over there is even better, and yeah, it will wrap everything up. So looking forward to it. So if you'd like to join me in Ibiza at Aguamadera from the 7th to the 10th of November 2025, then check the video description below. It will be linked in there, and there you can download my brochure and you can take a look, or you can go to my website, hogarthglobalastrology.com, to learn more. And I'm so looking forward to teaching you, to sharing with you, to educating you all about Neo-Vedic astrology. You're going to learn about yourself, your life. You're going to learn about your family. You're going to learn about your friends. You're going to learn about each other. You're probably going to make friends for life. With my previous retreats, you know, those people are still talking with each other on WhatsApp. We're still in regular contact. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very insightful. It will be a tremendous learning opportunity, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So join me in Ibiza. I would love to see you November 7th to the 10th. And I really, really look forward to it. So big love, and hopefully see you there. A few places were sold already, so get stuck in. All right, see you soon.